Hello everyone, dear Atticus, bringing to you another episode on Final Fantasy XVI. Where we last left off, we managed to catch up with the Waloot ship, thanks to Mid's invention, and doing so in the process, managed to save Jill from the captors that basically captured her. But as we were also there, we had another fight with Barnabas, ending up in our defeat. And lesson known was said, Clive and Jill hitched up, and we also got the power of Shiva's dominant. And I will explain everything in Shiva's kit. Now, Shiva is basically a kind of an upgrade to Garuda when it comes to her and her stunning kit. More or less the skill that you should probably have with her is pretty much Diamond Dust, because honestly, it is the best move when it comes to stunning in the base game. So there's that. This time, we will not be tackling on with the main quest. Instead, we're going to be doing this, the side quests today, which I do apologize we're back to go on the side quest. But in it's where you're kind of lucky, because in it, we will not be tackling off any of the side quests outside of the hideaway. We're going to be dealing with the ones here in this one, because these side quests will have their very own episode, because if you know what side quest it is, then you know. But first, before we begin, let's tackle on with the first one, which is on here. Captain's Decoy. I and the other curse breakers have grown concerned regarding the well-bringings of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest, her resident investigation has visited upon her. Lady Doris refuses all offerings of assistance. If it's not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak to the captain and learn what trouble her so deeply.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Self-desperation. Alright, let's get and see Doris. And I want to point out on the plus side too, if I do sound a bit stuffy in that, I do have a bit of a cold. So I do apologize on that in advance. Where the fuck is she?
Where are you?
That's what I want to know.
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Alright, let's make our way to Martha's Rest.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Well, only one way to find out. Doris? Oh, there she is. Hey, Doris.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, Was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
Wait, so you were like a slave trader? Okay, that's new. Okay, let's make our way to location real quick. Okay, and here we are. Oh, and we're at location.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
Well, hopefully we'll find that out sooner or later.
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
You don't want to lose your paycheck,
Before
lads.
you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try.
Yep, you're more than welcome to. Okay, one line up real quick. One line up. Line up, line up, line up. Okay, Flames Rebirth. And we've got a fight thing for you. Take care of the mages first, because you know what they're like. There's one. There's two. Hang on. Use one of these. And one. You. And there's you. Okay, one left. And GG, easy. I'm surprised that she's just sat there smug, like you just lost your men now. Doing so, we just get some random rewards.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid!
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible. Surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
We're just gonna let her walk then.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore.
Could have just
And
locked
she
her
no
up.
longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
Oh
Right.
yeah, I realised that.
If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Yep, let's return there. Sometime later.
Welcome back, Sid.
Thank you, Cole.
Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sunbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. She won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be alright.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
And there we go. First quest of the day done. We get some reputation, XP, AP, and some useless items. Okay, let's basically make on our way to the next side quest. And it is right back down in Mid's laboratory. I'm gonna need to speak to this guy again.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left.
Oh, the one you
I'm
want.
working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only
Wouldn't say
Mithril
that
engines
around
get
Blackthorn.
hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
Sure.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Good to know. So yeah, these side quests, best to do them, because if you remember the last reward he'll give us, he's going to give us something a bit more better. Alright, I'm going to work it out for me today, so wish me luck. Oh yeah, I want to point out one...
The whole village has turned. All right.
Yeah, thank you, Clive. This city that you once went to is now a stinking pile of Akashic flood. Which is kind of a shame, honestly. Honestly, there was not really useful here to begin with, so yeah, there's that. So I just wanted to point that out, that the city is just fucked. Okay, moving on.
I'll need to deal with these ones first. How to find this spherical echo?
Yeah, I wonder where it is, Clive. It's right in front of your fucking nose.
This is it. Right then. Just 2 more to find.
Okay, where's number 2? There is number 2.
2 down. 1 to go.
Okay, and that's still a lot of them. Pick up my silent sphere.
That's all of them. Owen can uncross his toes now.
Don't know why the fuck you brought that up, Clive, but okay. Here you go, dude. Got you your little spheres.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Just take your fucking spheres.
Is it good news or bad?
Good.
Good, thankfully. Here.
Ah, that's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away!
Good to know. Okay, that is actually some smelter. Sometime later.
May I present to you the Telemon Furnace! Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise. So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owen.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
There we go. Quest complete. And because of our reward, we get now more room for our bag. Able to hold more potions than that. Inventory maximized. And this is the max you can get in the base game. Meaning that we can now hold 8 potions and 5 mega potions. Which really isn't an improvement, but for potions, hey, it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. Okay, let's get on to the next quest though, which is right down there. And if you know this quest, you should know the reward for this one. Okay, and here we are, speaking to the farmer dude again.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Yes.
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out.
How can you marry
Morbles are
it?
possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them
Can I get a
appears to be
marble?
maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Sure, I'll get you one.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Yeah, good luck taking down the Morble there, sir. Please, sir, can I have some Morble? If you know the reference to that, then you know. Use the hunt board to bring the location of where the extraordinary Morble is. I do know the location of the Morble, and I will make my way there. So, BRB. Okay, and the location of the Morble is right here. So, let's make our way there. Have Garuda at the ready. And a rank B Morble called Carrot will arrive. Now, if you do have Joshua with you, he will make a comment about it. Because, as you know, Joshua hates carrots.
Couldn't have been just any Morble, could it?
I just got fucked with bad breath. Now, as I said, if you did have Joshua with you, he would have made a comment about it. Because, as you know, Joshua hates carrots. So, let's not dilly-dally and bring this guy to its knees. Oh, dodge. He's going to use Roast Breath for me again. Not happening. Okay, now he's down. These. Flames of Rebirth. Limp Break, and then Gan with a Mega Flare. Okay, that did absolutely no damage to the guy. Okay, just keep wheeling on it, eventually he'll fall. Oh, shit. Okay, that was a bit out of ordinary. Oh, no. You weren't using Acid Rain. Okay, looks like it is using Acid Rain. Where'd you go? Oh, hello. No. Get your ass down here, boy. Bring his ass down. Get down here, boy. They keep wailing on him. What's breath? These, one of these, and one of these. It's gonna be a while until I can bring out Flames of Rebirth again. Keep wailing on it. Okay, Diamond Dust again. Bring his ass down once more. Claws. They keep wailing on him. Oh. I didn't realize I was almost about to die there. Fuck me. Okay, one of these. One of those. And a good old Flames of Rebirth. Oh, and I can use Mecha Flare too. And hopefully this is enough to bring it down. And there we go. It's GG. For someone that was level 32, he gave me a run for my bloody money. Or was it 35? But yeah, in it we get 2 items. Mobile Flower and a Mobile Tentacle.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Yes, let's return. Farmer dude! Got you your mobile flower thingy.
Can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here.
Yeah. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
You do that. Sometime later. I guess the flowers are now blooming?
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you
How?
recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Thank you. But yeah, we now got a nice blooming flowering field now. You can have a look. Get some XP, some renown, and more XLs that increase our HP. And now it's now reached the max. And I got another quest with 2 Ds. How nice. Alright, let's tackle on with the final side quest of today's episode. Okay, the final side quest of the day is with August.
Alright, Clive.
And with August, you might know
Blackthorn
what
told me
side
you
quest it
helped
is
him out
again.
Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice.
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'll have a word from him.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Will do. Now we get the blacksmith blues free. Okay, let's go and see what Blackthorn's troubled this time. If it's about a fucking sword or a fucking piece of armor, I'm gonna lose my shit. Blackthorn, what's wrong this time?
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again.
Don't be in a mood.
Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
Right,
That
blacksmith,
remains to be
dude.
seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Vast has improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work.
That's what you should do.
Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Oh,
Dravozd,
shit.
eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Okay, guess we gotta basically make our way to Denver. So I'll meet you lot there. Okay, here we are.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I
Oh, well,
suggest
fuck you
go
too then.
home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, can you also do a favor and just pick up your voice a bit? I can barely fucking hear
I
you.
promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Thank you.
Much obliged.
And there we are. We're in a new city. One that isn't affected by the blight.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey,
What about you?
you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Okay, thank you.
But if we can't find a forge,
Now there are some new items in that here, just some useless scraps in that. And some trader as well. It's about this new village. Other than that, that's about it. I guess we're at the blacksmith now.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
Blackthorn's here.
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere! These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless!
we're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Okay. I can see why Blackthorn hates him. Doesn't seem like a nice guy, if I'm being dead honest. Well, let's give Blackthorn the sad news. Hey Blackthorn, he doesn't want to speak to you.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a
Yep.
personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravosht. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravost in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
I mean, it was
Zoltan's
understandable.
a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravost prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It
Can
depends
I
on
like
how you
have
look
flint
at
and
it, though.
steel? Or a
There's got to
lighter?
be other ways of making fire. We
Yeah.
manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravost won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Well, did take up the name.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favor and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two with you, August.
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Yay! Gonna enjoy this. Alright, let's get hunting.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Oh. This is salamander. Let's take care of it real quick. And there we go, there. Enemy slain. In it, we get some skin and some useless items.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Yep. Now we just gotta hoof it all the way back to Blackthorn now, so I'll be back on that as well. Again, I'm back. Yeah, Blackthorn, I got you your lizard tail scales or whatever it's called. There you go.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Sometime later.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said.
Yeah, no problem.
That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit Coal's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair.
No, thank you.
I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravosht needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Oh, I guess I gotta return to the dilemma. Finally! Woo! Oh, you two got back quick. There you go, Blackthorn.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pre-called, whatever they're called.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by this?
Zoltan gave it to me. This is a way to forgive him, I think.
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. You didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent a sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Not a boy.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
He's got to have a friend like you. And there we go. Blacksmith Blues 3 completed. And in it, we get some new designs. Some new recipes for our armor, which is nice. No new side quest available. We'll check that out later. Even though I know what it is. But, yeah. I think this is basically a perfect time to end things off here. I do apologize if things were not entertaining and boring as such. And like I said, I do want to clear off all the side quests before basically continuing on with the main mission. So I might do that next episode. If not, then happy days. But if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like. If you didn't, then don't. And give rat's ass. However, though, if you are interested in joining the Rat Kingdom in any way, shape, or form, a link to our Discord server is in the description below. But for question of the day, I would probably say if you basically had a rivalry with someone, would you still be butting heads to this day, or would you try and basically make up from that? So let me know your thoughts below in the comments below on that. But yep, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and as always, peace. DX is out.